Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now in the world of boxing, there's a few things going on, but I'm going to stick to what I've been doing lately, right? This is best boxer in the world news, right? That's Terence Bud Crawford, baby. Now, you know, we've been getting opinions about Terence Bud Crawford, and there's been a lot of them saying that Terence Bud Crawford can beat Canelo when they fight in September, right? Now, I'm just telling y'all straight up, like I've been saying, I don't think the fight's going to happen. I think something else is going to happen in between the fight, something. Like maybe the William Skull fight would be close enough to where they have a rematch or something to happen. And I'm telling y'all why. It's because Canelo is not into passing on legacy to someone else. If he would have fought Bivol in a rematch at 168 pounds when it was about his belts. If he would have fought Demetrius Andrade at 160 pounds for undisputed in the undisputed middleweight championship of the world. Problem is, Bivol would have probably beat him at 168 pounds, and he would have been undisputed at 168 pounds, and then maybe now subsequently doing it at 175, and his legacy would have been a two-time undisputed champion. Canelo's not doing that. He's being called great without doing things like that. So, same thing with Demetrius Andrade. Why fight him for $40 million at the time, the most in his career, and fight Demetrius Andrade to be the first middleweight undisputed Mexican champion in history? Why do that when people are calling me great without doing that, and they're calling him they let me call him a horrible fighter instead of fighting the horrible fighter, you know, because you would go get it. But the problem with that is, like I say always, is Demetrius Andrade wins that fight, and then he's undisputed at 160 pounds in middleweight. So we can't have that either. So if I'm being called great without doing these things, then damn it, I ain't doing them. And so that's how I feel about this. Terence Crawford would be an all-time great if he beats Canelo Alvarez at 168 damn pounds. And that's not my words. That's the words of, Sergio Mora, the DAZN commentator and a pretty good fighter in his own right. He was asked who he thinks is going to win the fight. He says, you always have to go with the heavier guy, but he would not put it past Terence Crawford if Terence Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez, because Terence Crawford is basically a beast, all right? And so there you have another opinion. Just giving it out to you, these opinions of everything. You know, more people are thinking that Crawford can win this fight than Canelo. And that's telling as far as I'm concerned. All these opinions out there from the people that are in boxing, like former boxers or trainers and stuff like that, promoters, I think it's 60-40 for Crawford amongst those people. Now, on the internet, people that are just, talking, that they don't count, really. They don't count at all. We're talking about people that are in boxing. And the only two that I've heard categorically that believes Canelo wins categorically are Joel Diaz, the trainer, and Abel Sanchez, the trainer. Those two say Canelo's too big and good and too powerful, and Crawford's not going to be able to hurt him. He's going to walk through them, and Crawford ain't going to be able to hurt him. The thing that I say about that, and I will, I have to have a little rebuttal to that, is neither did Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather didn't have to hurt him. Matter of fact, Bivol didn't hurt him. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't going to probably hurt Canelo. That don't mean you can't beat him. But anyway, that's just another feather in Terence Crawford's cap. Sergio Mora thinks, hey, two things. He wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford beats Canelo, and if he does, he is officially an all-time great. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. We'll get back to you.